Melodifestivalen 2016 is pretty far away, but Christer Bjorkman is deciding on the acts and songs right now. So we are going to give him our opinion of who we think should return to Melodifestivalen for 2016. Angus, why don't you kick it off?
I really want Molly Sandén to come back. She just released a really good EP, which was just full of really great songs. Like Freak would have done so well if she'd entered it this year. And yeah, she's really talented. I really like her. Also, Danny Saucedo should also come back because maybe not a Swedish song, because then he might not win and probably won't do very well. But I like him. And then I guess from this year's Isa would be my big fave to come back. If she finds something like poppy and swaggy and drum and bassy, she can be all like, watch out to that. Because she's really cool.
I love that you brought up Molly Sandén because, as you'll know from wiwibloggs.com, she recently reunited with Eric Sada on stage. So it'd kind of be like, you know, before she was at Melodifestivalen and she fell in love with him, blah, blah, blah. And now she is emancipated, she is free, and she is back and better than ever. Yes, Denise.
Yeah, I agree. And about Danny, I would love to see him back. He's awesome, he's great. And I would also love to see Eric back, and just another, well, not a fight, but a competition between the two of them, but this time Danny has to win. But I'd love to see those two back again. And I just love Elena Paparizou. I mean, she is a goddess, she's amazing, and it would be great once again to see her. Yeah.
You didn't say Isa. Do you disagree with Angus?
I love Isa, absolutely. She was great this year, but I also said it a few months ago that I really liked her, but I want to see her back in a few years. I mean, she's so young, and this was also great, but I think she can do way, way better than this, and in 3 or 4 years she will be a big star. So yes, come back please, but I think next year would be too soon.
I think she definitely needs time to find her style. I don't know if you guys saw the recent clip for Oh My. She raps, she does R&B, and it's like very not apple pie sweetheart. It doesn't work. Like, she's not a ghetto thug superstar. She's just not. Poor.
I think she can be. She has her own swag. I'd hold off on it. She has much variety, and like, more than any other real female Swedish, apart from like Ace Wilder, who has her whole like grungy ghetto, like, I just fell out of a trash can vibe going on. Like, apart from Ace, I mean, Isa's, I think she's pretty out there. I like her vibe, her edge.
She's too perfect to be a ghetto thug superstar. Poor Rick.
Well, personally, I couldn't care if I never heard from the girl again. But my two, if you listen to just musically what artists from Melfest have released in recent years, I think the two standouts are Ace Wilder and Mariette. Because Ace Wilder's released Stupid, she's had Riot, they've both been brilliant singles. And then Mariette had the Revolution EP, and the songs off that, it was maybe 4 or 5 songs, and they were all really, really good. And both of them, their songs were songs that I could imagine being entered into Melfest, whereas some of the other artists, they're only actively producing good songs for Melfest, whereas Mariette and Ace Wilder are always great.
Now on Mariette, I'm sorry, her music is boring. I know all of you loved, what did she sing at Melodifestivalen in 2015? Don't Stop Believing. But like, then I heard her gay anthem for Stockholm Pride and it sounded the same to me. I don't know. I think she's got a great voice, but all of her music sounds the same to me. All of it.
You thought it sounded the same? It's so different. Don't Stop Believing was all like Dark Witch. My Revolution was like her shining ray of light and dancey. And that EP has like country, she's got dance, she's got music. Like, it's a whole spectrum.
It's got profanity on it as well. Like, she swears. She's not the little goody two shoes in the black witch's robe.
Well, she needs to do something. Maybe she needs to take some scissors to the black robe, hike up the skirt, do something. She needs to mix it up because I am not awake when I listen to her. But Porg, I think your Ace Wilder suggestion, that is brilliant. Every single single she has released has made me go like this. You know, she beat Sanna Nielsen with the jury in Sweden. So this can only bode well for her at Eurovision, where Sanna Nielsen did very well. I think she also skews young. Like, young people love her. Every year we see more and more young people coming to Melfest, to Eurovision. I think she could give Sweden its 7th win.
I think all her songs have sounded kind of the same since Busy Doing Nothing though. Like Stupid especially, like, they're great songs and it's a great sound, but they do all sound really similar.
They all sound the same. What a tired argument.
But see, the thing is that all the greats spawn copycats. And Ace Wilder's only been to the fore for the past year, and she already has a copycat called Dysa.
Oh, snap.
And she does.
It's true. I know what you mean, and like Ace Wilder seems more authentic because Isa, she's so young and still finding herself. Like whereas Ace Wilder is like over 30, which is quite old in pop to be starting, and she's bringing it. She's doing it. She's wearing black eyeliner.
About being old. Oh, this may sound really weird, but no, I almost forgot to say Alcazar. How did I forget them? I mean, you said energetic, and now you said, yeah, like a little older. I mean, Alcazar, no one can forget them. They are so energetic, so much fun, and I want to see that glitter ball every single year. Yeah, so they also have to come back. Yes.
They know how to perform too. Like
Yeah.
I had written them off with the disco ball, and then when I saw it live in 2014, I was just like, OMG, this has to win. Porrig.
When you said old and Ace Wilder, the first name that popped into my head then was Dina Na. Like, we need her. Like, she's
good.
fun. Like, because we need winners, but we also need people to populate the rest of the show.
Yeah.
And like, she's lots of fun, and she released a single there during the summer, which was quite fun and upbeat. And I'd like to see her back.
I think Molly Petterson Hammer as well, after like that unjustified exit in the first semi-final when like the app was going wrong and nobody knew how it worked, and like that whole, because she's so good. Like that, I remember like literally that was the biggest shock of I think the entire national selection season for most people. That, and of course, speaking of Molly, Robin Stjernberg should also come back because he's really good.
Okay, I do not need Robin Stjernberg to come back. He had his chance, and he came mid-table at Eurovision. Needs to stay there. Needs to go. But as for Molly Petter, or whatever her name is, that was the biggest scandal of Melfest 2015 by far. And the act that followed her, the duet, gay tenor and some girl, I can't remember, Ricard and the woman. I feel like both of those acts need a buy back because it's not fair that they were screwed over basically last year.
I mean, Ricardo and Lisa's song was bad though, so I mean,
That
them getting
song
screwed over, I
won
don't
the
care about
wiwibloggs
that much.
first heat poll, I'll have you know. That song was good.
Yeah, but so did
Step
Ellen
by step.
Benedict. And look what happened to Insomnia. I'm just saying, our reader polls don't know everything.
Oh, Insomnia. She has gone a bit too sex kitten. I follow her on Instagram, and it's like, I want her mother to intervene. It's just not appropriate. Well, is there anyone else you want to see at Melodifestivalen in 2016?
Maybe Timoche.
Who?
Timoche.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they need to redeem themselves, because they're a band that deserve to be centre stage, not being backing singers in the Late Late Studio to Erica Sellen and not even win. So they need to come back with a proper song. Calm was great. They haven't really had much sense, but like if they could bring something back, I'd happily see them.
Yes, the ladies of Timote need more cum, less of everything else that followed.